Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Jason here. I got the brand new Empire Axe in my hands right now. I've already seen a couple videos of the unboxing and just the specifications of the marker, so I've already had this for a while. I've already shot a good amount through it, so I'm going to actually just do a review on this, and I'm not going to worry about the unboxing or what you get with the marker or anything. I'm just going to go over a couple things that I like, a couple things I don't like, a couple things you might want to be cautious of too when disassembling this marker. First of all, the gauge, like everyone knows, it does have the quick release. This gauge will bleed out. It takes a matter of a few seconds and the marker is completely degassed. So that I really like, especially with a lot of the other guns or the aftermarket regs like the CPs and everything like that. You do still have air in them, but this one will completely bleed out. The grip, if you notice carefully, is actually made for a left or right hand shooting, so that's really comfortable. It's really, has a good grip to it, has a good feel. Your hands do not slip easily off the grip, so that is a really good thing. As far as the trigger, you actually have four things you can adjust. You can actually adjust the magnet, the one right above it, which basically will just stop the trigger. And then inside, you actually have two more adjustments. The micro switch adjustment is about right where my finger is. That's actually one thing you do want to be cautious of. Do not take that down too much, and do not put it in too much. If you put it in too much, the top part of the marker actually will not go on, and every time you pull the trigger, you will actually bend the micro switch, so be careful of that. As far as the board, as you all know, it's a little bit bigger than the stock mini grip. I actually like this grip a lot more. When you hold the grip, you don't feel like you're going to break it. You don't feel like it's just going to snap clean off of the gun. Pretty much the quick button release, I have to admit, is great. It's real easy to take the bolt out fast, just, clean it real quick. You don't have to horse around with having to put it back on, screw it back on, and readjust the velocity. Once you do the quick release, you slap it in, and you're going to be shooting the exact same. So no problem there whatsoever. The feed neck, it's okay. It's not the greatest in the world, but it will get you by. That's the least you really have to worry about the gun in general. Shoots great. I do have to admit that. I went ahead and I put the stock barrel on just to shoot it a couple times, see how it is. Didn't like it, so I threw on my CP 2-piece. Matched up the bore size, identical to some All-Stars, the white fill. And the gun was averaging around 278 with the settings I have it right now. I have my PSI gauge, of course you can't see because there's no air in it. I have mine to about 190, so I mean it shot great. I was actually able to shoot a whole caddy full of paint and about 2 other pods before my air tank was getting kind of iffy, but of course I do play with a 48, so I don't have a big tank, but other than that, it shot great. Real consistent. Didn't see too much. Didn't hardly see any drop off. The marker does have a kick. Not gonna lie about that. It's not as bad as per se like the old Bob Wong 2K5 Intimidators, where basically you have to hold your thumb on the top of the barrel just to keep the gun controlled. You can shoot this gun one-handed. Not a problem there whatsoever. Pretty much the couple things you do want to watch out for, of course, with the micro switch, not, pushing that in too much, is when you get ready to take off the top of your marker, make sure you loosen both of the top screws on the grip. If not, when you try to put this back in, you're going to be basically scratching your tube inside, and doesn't look that good. I did that by mistake. It will still shoot great. You just asked me, it looks kind of tacky. Of course, with each one of the markers, you do have the serial number right on the side of it. Other than that, like I said, shoots great. Board is identical programming to a mini, so definitely if you've never had a mini, never worked on one, definitely read the manual, because if not, you're going to be scratching your head for a long time. Other than that, marker is great. I think it's well worth the $450 range. It's great for the money, especially, you do get the little rebuild kit and the disc. Watch the disc. Really, I don't think they had to put the product manuals on there for all the other, like the pans, the Prophecy, the Magna, that don't really need to be in there. Other than that, though, like I said, love the bolt system. Comes out real easy. You don't have to horse around with it afterwards. Other than that, if you're looking for a new gun in the price range of under, basically the $600, $700, like all these new markers coming out, great little gun. Can't wait for some new upgrades. Definitely, if Virtue decides to make a new board, I'm probably going to snag that. Virtue, love their board system. Other than that, any questions, you want to see any other videos, just drop me a line. Alright, thanks a lot for your time, and this is, yet again, Jason Holt with the brand new Empire Axe.